everyone! Today in this video I'm going to be talking about my favorite phone apps. This is going to be an updated video because I did one other video like this gotta be around a year ago. Yeah, so these are apps that I recently found in the course of a year that I just fell in love with that I wanted to share it with you guys. Just to mention to you all of those apps that I mentioned in the first video I did, I will not be talking about in this video. I just didn't want to re-explain and re-talk about all those apps that I already talked about in the first video. So if you're curious about all those other apps that I mentioned, I will link that down below so you can go ahead and watch that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with this video. So if you want to see my updated favorite phone apps, just keep on watching. Alright, to start off, I just wanted to mention the phone I have. I have the Samsung Galaxy S3. I have it through Metro PCS. It says on the back, if you can see that. Yeah, so really good phone. I think the phone I had in the first video I did was the LG Esteem, which was the worst phone ever, and then I got this phone. I love this phone. It works amazing, and I don't really have any complaints about this phone. And if you're wondering about my phone case, I got this off Amazon. It's just pink and blue, and it looks like that, and it also has a kickstand on it. I just really liked this phone case. I loved the colors, and I realized all the phone cases I don't have a kickstand, so I decided to get this. So yeah, this is the type of phone that I have currently. So the first apps that I am going to mention, I say apps because I'm kind of gonna mention that is into one big app. They're separate apps, but they're basically the same but different at the same time. I'll explain. The apps that I am really liking is the Aging Booth, the Fat Booth, the Mix Booth, the Ugly Booth, Booth Stash, and Booth Stash, and Animalize. Now, I'm sure some of you have heard these apps before. Basically, they're kind of self-explanatory by the title. Like Aging Booth, you take a picture of yourself, of your face, and it like applies like wrinkles and makes you look old, so aging. So those are kind of funny. So that's the Aging Booth. And then the Fat Booth, it's the same thing. You take a picture of yourself and it adds like fat to your face. And then the Mix Booth, you have a picture of yourself and it has like a bunch of templates. Like it has like an old lady and a baby and a guy with a mustache. It has all these different pictures of just people, like templates, and it mixes your picture with that picture together. And then also Ugly Booth, it just makes you really ugly. I think this is the one where it like distorts your face and it adds like pimples to it. It's hilarious. And then Booth Stash is you have a picture of yourself and then there's all these types of different mustaches you can choose, and it just adds a mustache to your face. Whoa. And then Animalize is basically, it has, let's see, what type of animals does it have? It mixes like an animal to your face. So there's like a pig, a cat, a rat, and all those other different animals. So I just really like these apps. They're just really fun and they're really funny, and I just think they're just fun to mess around with. So yeah, like I said, if I can figure out to get the pictures and insert them into this video, I will go ahead and do that for you guys. The next app that I'm going to mention is a game, and it is 4 pics, 1 word. I haven't really played this game in a while, so I'm going to try my best to explain it. But when I first downloaded it, I was so obsessed with it. Like, it's so much fun, and it's kind of challenging too. Basically what you have to do is, it gives you like 4 pictures, and then like a blank thing, and figure out what it's like trying to say. That's basically all this game is, and it's just really fun, and sometimes it's very upsetting because of how challenging it gets, but it really is a fun game. The next app I am going to talk about is the Amazon Kindle app. Now, all of these apps I am mentioning in this video, this has got to be my all-time favorite app. I just found this app maybe a few months ago, and I just love it. Now, basically, it's kind of self-explanatory. It just kind of syncs your Kindle to your phone, so you have like your Kindle and all your books on your phone, which I think it is great. I usually carry my Kindle with me, like in my purse and stuff, but right now I'm reading like an actual book, not on my Kindle, so I carry that book with me instead. It's great to have my Kindle and all my books on my phone, so because no matter what, I always have my phone with me. So if I ever wanted to take a break from that actual book that I'm reading, I can always pull up my phone and read it from there, and it is just so convenient, and I'm just so glad I found it. It works great, and like I said, the Kindle and your phone are like completely synced, so there's no searching for pages or anything like that. It just completely syncs together, and it just works really great, and I'm just so happy I found this app. Like I said, it's honestly probably my favorite out of all of the apps I'm going to mention in this video. The next app I am going to mention is Antivirus. It's just an antivirus app. Like, it just manages your phone and your apps and all that type of stuff, and I never really had one of these apps on any of my other smartphones before. I mean, I just really didn't think about it, but I think people should, because your smartphone is exactly like a computer. You can get viruses on it and all that type of stuff, so I think it really should be protected. So when I finally realized that, I went and found this antivirus app, and it's just a really cool app. I think it works really good, and some of the cool features it has is every time you download an app or even update a new app, if you get updates for your apps on your phone, it'll automatically scan that app, and it will tell you if it's not to be trusted or if there's something wrong with this app. It tells you that, or it can tell you that, oh, this app's fine, you're fully protected, and stuff like that. And you can also set it to scan whenever time. I have mine set to scan my phone throughout once a week, but I think you could do it every day or every couple days or every few weeks. It'll scan it for you. It'll scan everything. It scans like all your apps and content and just your inner phone and stuff like that, and then it will tell you if you're fully protected or if you're not. So I just think this app works really good. I mean, I can't really say if it's helped because I didn't have problems with my phone beforehand. I just decided to get this app just in case. But I think it is doing the job well because it is so it really is cautious with the things on your phone, and I have had it tell me that some of my apps are not trustworthy, and I did get rid of those apps, and I don't have problems on my phone. I think it's doing a good job, so I do recommend this antivirus app. The next app I am going to mention, I'm sure everyone knows, and it is my all-time favorite game, Candy Crush Saga. Now, it is the only game that I am pretty much playing right now. Oh my, get out of here, freaking hair. Ugh. Anyways, now, this game is honestly the only game I am playing right now. I am just so obsessed with it, and I don't want to do anything else but play this game. Oh, I am so obsessed with it. Like, this is the game that makes you, you're so obsessed with, but you hate it at the same time. Like, I don't think I have ever gotten more pissed off at a game than this game. Like, it's so frustrating at times, but I just cannot stop playing it. Like, oh my goodness, I love this game. I think I'm on level like 85 5 right now, but yeah, like, I don't know what else to say about this app. Just, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm so glad I actually downloaded it. And also, actually, I downloaded it a long time ago, and I played the first couple levels, and I just wasn't into it. I was like, okay, this game's stupid. So I undownloaded it, and then I saw my sister playing it, and she was just like, oh, this game's so much fun, I love it, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll give it another try. And when I downloaded it that second time, I was automatically obsessed. So I don't know what happened the first time, but now I am just completely obsessed with this game. Oh, I'm just... So for those of you that don't know Candy Crush, basically it gives you things that you have to accomplish. Like, there's like little jelly things that they call it, that you have to crush all the jellies. And you get a certain amount of moves to do it. And by crushing those and getting things moving, you match the candies. Either you can do it, well, it doesn't really matter, just 3 or more, and that crushes the candies and that gets things moving. Sorry, excuse me. So there's crushing the jellies. There's also there's like ingredients you have to get, that they start from the top and you have to get to the bottom of the whole game thing. So there's like little cherries and cabbage looking things, or onions, I don't know what they are. But yeah, within a certain number of moves, you have to get all those to the bottom. And then there's other ones where you have a time limit and you have to get so many points. Also still having a certain amount of moves. So it's basically kind of like that, and it just keeps building and building, and it gets harder and harder as you go. But yeah, it's really, really a fun game, and I really recommend it to you if you haven't already played it or already have it downloaded, which was kind of a piece of crap. Sorry. Hello. So the next app I'm going to be talking about is Chomp SMS. It is a messaging app. It's kind of similar to HandSent, which I think most of you would know. I think that's a little more popular. I used to have HandSent on my old phone, but it completely just screwed over my old phone. I had to have it restarted and all this other stuff, and yeah, I just didn't have a good experience with it, so I didn't want to. I really loved the app, but I didn't even want to take a chance getting it on this phone. So I found Chomp SMS, which basically it's just a text messaging app. It's linked to your messaging, so all your messages will go to that app. So basically on this app, you can pretty much customize everything. You can customize font and color, and what you want your background to be. You can choose the bubble style and how big you want the font, and just a bunch of this other stuff that you can choose through so many things. I really, really like this app. I haven't had any problems with it. It works really, really well. I definitely recommend this Chomp SMS if you had problems like I did with HandSent. So yeah, you can definitely choose this as an alternative because it's pretty similar and it works really, really good. The next app is a game, and it is called Cut the Rope. It's a fun game, like you can really get into it, but it's kind of stupid at the same time and really cute. I was just like, what freaking game is that? It was, I don't know, it was like a frog eating something or something. And basically all you have to do is there's like a peppermint candy connected to these ropes, and there's like a frog in the corner or something, and you have to somehow cut the ropes and get it to that candy into the frog's mouth. Yeah, and there's a bunch of levels that go with this. Some are harder, some are easier, and there's other things that goes with it. Like there's little spiders that right when you like cut the rope, it starts to crawl up the rope, and if you cut the rope, it starts to crawl down the rope, and if it gets to the candy before you get it to the frog or the other rope or something like that, you lose. And there's also spikes that can break the candy, so you got to be careful of those, and there's just a bunch of other things like that. And so that basically the point of the game is to get that candy to the frog and in the frog's mouth. Yeah, and because it looked really weird, I was a little skeptical of this game, but it really is a fun game and can be quite challenging. So if you haven't tried out this game, I recommend for you to try it out and see how you like it. The next app that I'm going to be talking about is Icon Changer. I love this app. I've been seeing this on like the iPhones. I can't think of what app they use on theirs, but it changes the pictures of the icons, like for like your Twitter or Facebook, it changes it to something else. And I was so mad that we didn't have it on the Android market. But I heard this app from someone from school last year, and basically on this app you can just pick the app you want, and you can pick I think you can either decorate that picture, like the Facebook F. I think you can either decorate it, or you can actually change the picture altogether. You can choose it through your photo gallery and all that type of stuff. So that's basically all it is, but I just really love this app because ever since seeing it on the iPhone and everyone using it on that, I just really wanted it, and I finally found a good app that works good for Android phones. Yeah, so it's just overall it's just a really good app. You can pick your own pictures and do what you want with them, and I definitely recommend this icon changer app. The next app is Ringtone Maker, and this particular Ringtone Maker, I know there's a bunch of other ones out there, is Ringtone Maker. I just really like this particular app because it's just really easy to use. What you do, there's like little markers and you just move it to the spots of the song you want, and you can make it how long you want, I think. But what I really like about this app is underneath it gives you like recommendations of popular ringtones that people have made and what most people like and other stuff like that. So I mean, you could go through those and like, oh yeah, I like that one, and you just click it, download it, and you don't have to mess with the little markers to pick what you want. It's right there already. So that's what I really like about this Ringtone Maker. It's really good at figuring out what song you're talking about, because I hate those like music apps that like you type in a song and it gives you totally opposite, or these really weird songs, and it's just like, what? But this Ringtone Maker actually gives you the songs, it knows what you're talking about. So yeah, I just really like this app because I'm just that type of person. I get bored with the songs and ringtones and music that comes on the phone, so I like to make my own. So yeah, I really like Ringtone Makers, and I could never really find a good one until this one. So this particular Ringtone Maker I do recommend. The next, not to say the final, and the next and final app in this updated My Favorite Apps video is Temple Run 2. I mentioned Temple Run in my previous video, and this is Temple Run 2. I was so excited when they mentioned they were coming out with the Temple Run 2. I love Temple Run. Oh, I just love it so much. Temple Run 2, it's the same exact concept as Temple Run. You just run through the obstacle thing, and you gotta watch out for the monkey, or you're running from the monkeys, and you gotta jump over this and slide under that and turn and all this other things. So yeah, it's the same exact concept. The only thing that's different is the setting. Yeah, the monkey's bigger, and I think it gives you more options to choose from. Like I know on the previous one you have to earn a certain number of coins before you choose characters, but I think it gives you a choice between a boy and a girl. I don't know if I'm right. I haven't really played it in a really long time, so I don't know if that's right. Sorry if it's not. But still, I think Temple Run 2, even though it's the exact same, it's just an updated version basically. It's just really fun to play. I definitely like Temple Run 2. I haven't had any problems with it. Like Temple Run, I've had a lot of problems with it freezing and stuff like that, but Temple Run 2, I haven't had many problems with it. Okay everyone, that is all of my updated favorite phone apps. So I really hope you liked this video and you got some ideas of cool apps that you would like. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you want to share with me some of your favorite phone apps, I would love for you to leave a comment below or even message me. I love finding new apps to either games to play with or new things to explore. So if there's any other cool apps that you guys know of, please let me know. So just make sure to comment those, and also comment with any other suggestions you have for me with videos, or if you just want to chit chat. Anything is cool. And also make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos that will be coming very shortly. And also, before I go, I want to give a shout out to a few of my new subscribers today: Nick P, Haley C, and Tina H. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, but I want to say hi to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for subscribing to me and watching my videos. So again, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Also, down below, along with my very first favorite phone apps video, I will also have my Vine, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Tumblr. All those links will be in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check those out as well. So until my next video, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!